Currently, 42 million people have cancer worldwide. Last year, 18.1 million people were diagnosed with cancer, and unfortunately, my Aunt Juanita was one of them. My Aunt Juanita was diagnosed with uterine cancer, where a doctor told her she needed to undergo surgery as a form of treatment, where 60% of cancer patients undergo surgery as treatment. So she was one of the 60%. So she underwent surgery where her uterus was removed and a biopsy of her lymph node was taken to see if the cancer had spread outside of her uterus. And so she completed surgery and we waited a couple weeks to hear the results. And unfortunately, we found out that the cancer had spread and that she still had cancer. And so this happens for a lot of cancer patients where they undergo surgery just to find out they still have cancer, where they have to undergo a second surgery or even chemotherapy. And so why is not all the cancerous tissue removed initially? Is because it's difficult to tell what is normal tissue and what is cancerous tissue. So shown under the cancer surgery heading is a picture of ovarian cancer metastases, or very small cancer tissue surrounded by normal tissue. And just looking at this picture, you can't tell what is cancerous tissue versus normal tissue. And the surgeon also has a difficult time telling the difference as well, where if he can't see the cancer, then he doesn't know to remove it. And so one way we can help is using fluorescence-guided surgery, where with fluorescence, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen crime detective shows where they go to the crime scene and dust around the room looking for prints. And they come across this glass, and they use a fluorescent powder with a UV light, and they can now see these fingerprints where they couldn't before. And we can use the same concept for cancer surgery, where we use a fluorescent molecule to specifically target that cancerous tissue, use a light, and see that, yes, this is cancer. So in my research, I have helped create these fluorescent molecules to target a protein overexpressed on cancerous tissue, where by specifically targeting that protein, I'm able to only make the cancerous tissue fluorescent. In initial studies, I have worked with mice that have cancer, where I've injected this probe into the mice, saw the cancerous tissue become fluorescent, and then was able to perform a mock surgery. So I used a light, saw the cancerous tissue, removed all the cancerous tissue, making the mouse cancer-free. And so we want to move toward to humans in clinical trials where you would inject this probe, and then in the same day, the surgeon would perform surgery, use a light, see cancer tissue, and be able to remove it all. So we want to use this fluorescence-guided surgery to help cancer patients become cancer-free, live longer, healthier lives, and help people like my Aunt Juanita. Thank you.
Last but certainly not least, Cynthia, I see a trend here tonight. You also are getting married in October.
Yeah.
And you met your fiance here in grad school. Mm-hmm. So take note, you might come to Notre Dame, leave with a degree and possibly a spouse as well. So how did you two meet?
Actually, we met online, so I knew I was going to Notre Dame, and I was looking around the area, and I don't know, he started talking to me, and we just fell in love.
And is he here tonight?
Yes, he's
Shout
sitting
out.
in there.
All right. Congratulations. Thank you so much.